Okay, so this is a video on imitation Lego. We bought this set at Fields in Parksville. There seems to be lots of imitation sets there, and we thought it would be a bit funny to make a video on one of these, so that's why we're making the video. As you can see, this is based off of Star Wars, as it's a spaceship with a stormtrooper on it, but they call it Star Series, and apparently it's a kid's favorite too. When I first got this at first, I was a bit confused because when you see this on the back, it looks like there's two stormtroopers and base for the Lego. So I'm sort of confused in how it will turn out when you fully build it. But let's unbox this and get it over with. You can see the box is empty. See, I got this here and the instructions and stuff like that. Let's get this all laid out. Nice! When I first opened up the box, I was a bit confused because there's a stormtrooper decal right here, if you can see, that usually is on the front, but this stormtrooper right here already has the decal on it. So I'm sort of confused on what you're supposed to do with that decal, and if you look at it, the instructions all through here, they do not give one instruction to tell you to put stickers on the stormtrooper. So that is interesting, and the instructions are pretty non-explanatory. Basics of instructions. I'm surprised they included the picture of the box on the front of the instructions. So let's get this all unpackaged. Nice! When I first saw this Lego Stormtrooper here, I was sort of surprised they didn't include the hands inside of it, and I haven't seen that before. Oh gosh, it's a bit hard to put together because when you push on the push up the ouch! Okay, that left an indent in my hand. Very hard to push in and very hard to rotate. This might cause a little problem. So these are my enlarged hands, as you can see. Bigger than usual and stronger. So I noticed that both these stormtroopers look about the same, with the only thing is that the back of this guy is blank from the other guy, as you can see. Fake Lego man right there is the fake one. And the real Lego man is that one. That one's from Star Wars, and that one's from Star Series. I don't think that's a movie. As you can see, they look exactly alike, pretty much, except for their backs. I am really confused on why he doesn't have back painted. Maybe some marketing things, but they thought they should actually just add in decals on the back if you wanted to. I don't get it. I feel like that's just a waste of time and space and stuff like that. Another difference is that they have different colored heads. Pretty much the same expression. Sort of the the bewildered look on their faces and sort of strange eyes. Also, the tops of their heads are like a bit more smoothed out. One seems to be more smooth than the other. The other one seems to sort of be pointy and cut off, like it was made in the masses. That's basically the only differences from both the Lego guys. Now let's get on to the pieces.
Now we did a bit of time traveling here because I'm obviously from the future. I'm future Ahren. We did a little bit of looking at the pieces here, and this is a genuine piece of Lego from, I'm not sure which set it is, but it's just a generic kind of 4 by some large number. And this is the knockoff version of Lego. Now this piece is really interesting because you can see it has little symbols imprinted on the top of the Lego. It looks like a little crown symbol or something like that. Usually everyone's used to having their Lego symbol printed on the genuine Lego, whereas the knockoff piece has their own symbol in it. Now one of the questions people are going to wonder is, like, how did these things fit together? They seem to fit together fairly well. The knockoff version actually has a very tight fit, even with the genuine pieces. I feel like if I were to mix in the knockoff version Lego with my genuine Lego, there wouldn't be much of a difference, at least not at this point in time. Strange thing is, every single genuine piece of Lego has a Lego symbol on top, whereas not every piece of the knockoff version has that symbol on it. Only some pieces have the symbol, whereas others are just blank on top. Now, just by looking at these Lego pieces and playing with the Lego pieces, the knockoff stuff we have here, if you would have told me this was real Lego, I probably would have believed you, because it seemed to fit together fairly well. That's kind of my first impression. Now, I found one weird thing here. You can see this Lego piece right here, or this knockoff piece. There's some discoloration in the plastics here. Now, I don't think that would happen in genuine Lego. I feel like this is probably a product of maybe some like strange or different process in using the plastics, but it seems to fit okay together still. There doesn't seem to be any flaw in the quality. In fact, it's quite snug. Maybe, there we go. Yeah, so we'll be putting this thing together here, and we'll mention if there's anything that is comes across as being strange or unusual in the process.
Yeah, this is really weird because it doesn't fit together.
What do you mean it doesn't fit together?
It doesn't. Dad, could you do this?
Oh yeah.
That's all.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this here. But it's just not going together real well. Like, oh, you really gotta squish them together here. I think you need to have He-Man strength to do this. I don't know if I'd recommend this to like young kids, just because it's so super difficult to put together. So far, anyway.
This is like almost impossible to build. They pop out whenever you touch it. This is really hard to put together. This is really hard to make because the directions sort of are unclear about what you're supposed to do. I don't really get it 100%. And you. But I think I'm ready for the day. Somehow, what the first answer was, like that's how I remember. Sort of, and that people for the Olympics, and sort of like yesterday. But I don't think we do it anyway, because I don't do that, because I don't know that. I'm usually thankful for things, but, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. No. Wow, that is great. Yeah, that. Oh, gosh. Yes. Here's exactly what it is. Or, like this. Leyi. It's Leyi. It's L-E-Y-I. It's Leyi. Or no, correct. It's Leyi. Look, there's a one here. That's so strange. Wait, don't forget me. That one is the urge to make it different. Oh, no, it seems to be this. Like, what do you think it is? Oh, two, okay, okay. And that doesn't I think like, I don't know, like, see, like, Lego, Google, something like that. Maybe. A Leyi Lego ship, right there. See? Decent. And see if the guy actually sits in it. He is right there. That little pesky Lego guy. Well, he has to put up his arms, I guess. Get ready for liftoff. Oh. And now it doesn't close. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Yeah, I just have to fly through space with this big giant crack. Yeah, I'm especially gonna survive the horrible vacuum of space with that nice big crack. Get out of there. Okay, that's it. Now I can stop recording. Okay, so I finished up the spaceship, and it's pretty nice, I have to say. Really rickety, and oh my gosh, as I was saying, very rickety. Got it. Very rickety, but decent spaceship. I would have to say I would get normal Lego before this, but if all else was bad and I really needed to get some building things, I'd get this. It's not the worst, I think, that's out there. I think there's much worse than this, but I have to say, get the actual Lego instead. And just to yell out, I'd have to say you probably should like see Star Series. It's Star Wars, you can tell. I think I keep on mistaking this for Star Wars. I keep on thinking that. Oh, and in the picture, this guy, apparently he comes with a gun, and that's not very true, because You can see here, he doesn't even have one. No guns for him. Not even one. It's crazy. If you look here, it's like pretty good, but rickety as all. And that's basically that's Star Series for you. Ages 6 and plus, children's favorite.